Hey everybody, it's Tony here again. I am back with my what am I doing here? I'm back with my hyper optic fogs no FogCity Hyper Optic light reactive anti fog visor insert review part 2. Okay. So I actually haven't gotten that much chance to try it out, but I had a good sunny day to try it out, and also rode um, with the visor insert at night, which was one of the reasons I really got this, was to see if it actually works at night. So here it is on my helmet. You could kind of see right here between the eyes is where it's completely white. So there's practically no tint at all at night. So that was really good. It's actually a very, very light yellow tint. And if you're in direct sunlight, it changes relatively quickly. They advertise 4 seconds, which it's more like 8 or 10. It does work really well. I was skeptical about the blue because I want to actually just have some kind of smoke tint. And I guess it's not really possible. I mean, depending on the material they're using for the insert, it changes different color. But I guess for these guys, it's very light yellowish tint and turns blue. It's not very dark blue. If you could imagine like your can you yeah, if you imagine sort of like the blue tint on a car, like near the top of the windshield. Yeah, top of the windshield. So that's it's kind of like that, but not quite as dark, but almost as dark. And what's very interesting was I noticed after about I want to say about 20 minutes of writing, you would you, after 20 minutes of writing, you would notice that you don't notice the tint at all. It's kind of, I guess it blends into the sky while you're writing. So I was wondering where the tint went by the time I got to my destination, which is about an hour. Um, I think it was around noon, and so I was wondering where it went, and I took my helmet off after I got there, and I after I got there, I took my helmet off and I took a picture with my iPhone, and I'll insert it right here. Here's a link to the picture, and you can see that the tint is working, but because I guess it's blue and you're writing during the day, you don't really notice it after a while. So that was really cool. And it's supposed to be, UV protective, I think something like 98% or whatever. So that's really good for your eyes if you want to protect your eyes during the day in the summertime. So, yes, this works really well during the day. Nighttime, I was a little skeptical, and the issue that I had, and I believe I'll probably try the Arai pin lock insert and see if it's the same case. I'll use it on my other helmet, but the issue I had at night was anytime I have oncoming traffic or lights coming toward me, like if I'm going toward a street light or coming up to the intersection and facing directly at the light source, I get a ghost image offset about 25% brighter brightness of the original. So imagine I guess the best way to describe it is sort of like a solar flare. So that was not very, but that was noticeable, and it was noticeable enough to be distracting. Sort of like, having a cat in your video when you're trying to review a helmet visor insert. So it wasn't horrible, but it would be better if you're riding in pitch black darkness with no incoming traffic, with no street light, with no intersection lights or anything or traffic lights. So that was really good. But yeah, the very very light tint, not noticeable at all during the day. I mean at night. So that's really good. So the visor insert does work, other than the little aberration with I guess because you're having an additional lens in front of you, so there's sort of a light refraction there. So that was kind of annoying, but not as bad as wearing a smoked helmet visor, a dark smoke, like I have on my other helmet. And at night, I mean, if you buy the helmet visor, it tells you this is for daytime use only, and the reason is because you can't see anything. It literally is half of the time going through a turn, you're sort of going on good faith, hoping that whatever is going to pop out on the road has headlights and you can see it. Because without, yeah, you can't. I mean, if there's a pothole on the road, there's a crack, a big crack, you're not going to be able to see it with a smoke helmet visor. So this is awesome for those of us who ride during the day and night, and you don't want to carry an extra visor shield that's smoked during the day riding. A rye is a pain in the ass to change if you don't do it on a daily basis. I mean, it's hard to do, but at the same time, I mean, it's kind of like riding a bicycle. Once you know how to do it, you never forget. So practice on your helmet. I mean, on my other helmet, I broke one of the release pegs that pops out. So that one I actually can't change the visor anymore because it's one side is completely stuck. I have to change it. So, and you could, if you have broken visor parts, you could buy the internals from your local motorcycle shop. They can order it for you, but it's like $20-$30. It's really not worth it. So if it's broken, just leave your visor on there until it's completely scratched to hell and you can't see anymore. But yeah, I recommend the Hyper Optik live reactive anti-fog visor insert. If you want to try it out, it's about $39, I think, or 35. So yeah, give it a try if that's something you're looking for, or if depending on what helmet you have. Arai also has their own pin locking system, which is essentially the exact same thing, except it's popped in and it's not a permanent, so you can actually remove it when you don't want to use it. But where you're gonna put it when you remove it, right? So yeah. So that's my review, and I will try to do more reviews as I come across more products for motorcycles and other stuff. I have other stuff to review too. So until next time, see you guys later. Peace.